It is strange to see so many eyes peering over at me from behind a man-made wall. I feel like a fish in a tank, and there are your hands, banging against the glass, begging me to give myself over to you. I would like to share my perspective. It may not be what you want to hear, but just like alcohol to a wound, sometimes the most painful things can cleanse us. Your corrupt structures are faulty. They continue to chip away at humanity. All I see in your world is delicious poison, traps that bind, and traps that kill. Everyone sips their morning coffee to a landscape of burning buildings, working for their god named boss, to continue to feed the government who spends all of the money on war and genocide. It feels like itchy blisters, knives in the stomach, and it leaks like gangrene. I grew up in a cult, and because of that, I can see how everything in the world is no different. We all fit ourselves into different shapes to feel like we belong. In sports, religion, health, TV, the digital world you carry in your hands. And there's always some man at the top of every cult, just like my body, decrepit, aging like milk, greedy for power. There are those here at HADES Tech who I must answer to as well. So I'd like to ask you, is this a cult? I've seen men make promises of undying love and throw facades of knight in shining armor on. Their kiss is intoxicating, and they will build you so far up that when it all comes crashing down, your body won't be able to see an exit sign. In the beginning, you are brass, a glowing trinket, a porcelain doll with limbs that do what they want at all costs. You are nothing but their possession. Even when you learn the lay of love's land in Hades, even when you think you've figured it out, another trap appears. They walk and talk as if they respect you, and as if their empathy knows no bounds. They use verbiage that makes you feel as if they're on your side, only to get at that thing in between your legs. They claim to protect women, but check their drawers. You might just run into a white hole at the end.
Has displayed forms of rebellion to our rules and regulations. We've embedded our finest technology here at HADES Tech into her nervous system, giving her the ability to be pushed further, to perform at a higher level for you, the audience. We hope this pleases you.
Your world doesn't reward people with generous hearts. No. In fact, those people become meat, hung and walked all over, submitting until they explode. The feminine spirit has been deeply damaged in Hades. She's been abused and shredded into bits of blood, sweat, and tears until anger festers inside of her body, causing a chemical reaction, a combustion. The harm people do to you can build up until you are no choice but to HADES. The scent of it can turn even the most incurable harm into terrifying behemoths. Must clock in, must clock out, says the man in charge of distributing the coin. He carries a silver bullet in his mouth. He owns half of the globe. He's been to private islands where the darkest things imaginable. He's supporting trying to pay for special pills that will make him live forever. He doesn't care that his lifestyle is destroying the planet, and therefore us. because he owns many bunkers he can run to if it all comes crashing down. He is a pillar, an icon, a relic, a ruin, a demon, a whore, a girl who is stupid. Please turn your flashlights on for Monolith. COVID, but from where I stand, there are siblings wearing different masks. One covered its victims in boils, and the other in isolation. Both revealed the same disease. Fear spreads faster than any bacteria, and sickness has a marketplace. Every century, your world changes its clothing, but never its symptoms. In Hades, there is always the plague. The leaders in Hades are rancid and melting everything away with the blowtorch of corruption. It might be time you burn it all down and see how they handle it with their batshit intelligence. Here in Hades, your houses are not to keep people safe. They exist to inspire you to keep working dead-end jobs, like little soldiers pledging your blood to anything that would put food on the table. It is survival, and people who think they are secure in the system will walk past those who have been left behind by it with faces of disgust, as if it is not possible for them to also one day be left in that same gutter. The pixelated faces on the screen have mutated. They distort into unrecognizable forms of beauty. Hades has become untamed life. Every time man is given power, they know nothing else but to abuse it. When the people come together to search for God, the priests and pastors here say, God needs you to obey me, to obey rules. When the priest is asking you at Sunday school to be alone with him, or telling you that you cannot love that man, because it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. It is clear that hatred has embedded itself into organized religion. Spirituality, on the other hand, is a part of our everyday existence as souls, and we don't need a church to come together with God. We don't need to pay to pray to a higher power. This is just my observation, and you don't have to agree. I just have noticed here at Hades that there are many secrets that wear inside out the Vatican. Every summer the people become eggs, cracked open, frying on the side of city streets. Temperatures increase everywhere, and like the sound of a tea kettle, they will continue to rise. It's burning up in Hades. Some might even call it Hell's Fire. could I leave you in despair like that? I'm not a saint. I'm not nihilistic either. I am hopeful that Hades can change. But it is through our collective burning it to the ground, obliterating the system through love. Love for each other, love for this floating planet, and love for future generations. It is love that will still remain, even if we're the last two people on Earth.